You know, there are some nights you walk into a place expecting the world to treat you right in. Instead, it just spits in your face and asks you to smile. That's what happened the evening Maya Reynolds and her 10-year-old son Caleb stepped into the Horizon Grand Hotel in downtown Atlanta, dragging a suitcase and dreams of a poolside birthday weekend, never imagining the front desk would treat them like trespassers in their own story. I mean, you ever been told, right to your face, this hotel isn't for your kind? Yeah, that happened, and Maya didn't even blink. So picture this. Maya, a black businesswoman, 45, in her blazer and Giansno makeup, just confident saying Caleb, shorts and a Spider-Man tee, bouncing about his birthday, clutching his mom's hand. She'd already booked the VIP suite, paid up, confirmation on her phone, all squared away. But the moment they stepped up to the polished granite counter, Sarah Mitchell name tag gleaming, smile fixed, leaned in and let loose with, "You people should try a motel on the south side. Or better yet, sleep in your car." She wasn't whispering. She wanted every soul in that lobby to hear. And they did. Caleb's grip tightened. "Mom, why are they being mean?" he asked, voice barely above a whisper. Maya didn't get a chance to answer before another clerk, Emily, muttered, "Try a slum motel. This isn't for you." Before you know it, some guest Arthur Prescott, silver hair, all-country club swagger slides $200 across the counter to Sarah and says, "Get them out. They don't belong." She takes the cash and looks at Maya like she's the one who needs to explain herself. I mean, you know what I mean? This is the kind of stuff you see in movies, except nobody yells cut. Now, Maya keeps her calm. "I've reserved the suite. I'm not leaving," she says, holding out her phone. Sarah doesn't even check, just declares, "Then the system's wrong. Try someplace else." And out pops David Holt, hotel manager, arms folded, voice chilly. "You're causing a disruption." Responding to a guest complaint. Never mind, the only disruption was the sound of their own bigotry echoing off marble floors. Right then, a guest named Michael Chin steps up, phone already filming. "Wait a minute. This is wrong," he says, making it clear for the crowd and for the internet. "They're just trying to check in. I saw the whole thing." Within minutes, his video hits X, TikTok, and suddenly the Horizon Grand's dirty laundry is airing out for millions. Meanwhile, security officer James Tucker, tall and stone-faced, starts walking over. Caleb is almost trembling. "Are we in trouble?" "No, sweetheart," Maya soothes, arm wrapped around him. "They are." But Sarah doubles down. "You need to leave now, or security will escort you." Emily rolls her eyes. Waste of everyone's time. Arthur's leaning in, smug as ever. Michael's filming, captioning it Horizon Grand's racism caught on video. It's all unraveling in real time, staff canceling Maya's reservation right in front of her. Michael recording the screen, guests pulling out their phones, some whispering, some wide-eyed. But one guest, Laura Bennett, white 40s, pipes up, "I've stayed here for years. I've never seen anything like this." There's a shift in the room, nervous, electric. Priya, and in turn, quietly says to Lauren, Maya's assistant, "This isn't right. I saw Sarah take money from that man." Then, the final straw. David Holt orders security. "Escort them out." James hesitates, maybe for the first time realizing he's not just dealing with guests. Maya looks him dead in the eye and says, "You really want to put your hands on the third largest shareholder of this company?" Silence. Sarah scoffs, "You're bluffing. A woman like you doesn't own anything here." But Maya doesn't back down, doesn't even dignify it with an answer. She simply says to the room, "You've gone from unethical to unlawful in less than 10 minutes. Her voice steady, like she's had to stand her ground before, like she's tired but unbreakable. Michael's phone buzzes to million views. Priya speaks up. Sarah changed the reservation. It was valid when she came in. Laura snaps at Emily. Expectations based on what? Sekintong. The crowd, once silent, is now watching history. Maya turns to Arthur. "Your money didn't buy our silence. You bribed a hotel employee. That's criminal." He shrugs. "You're reaching." But Michael's got it all on camera. Even James, the security officer, looks unsure. Priya steps forward, trembling, but louder. "You told me to flag people based on what they wore. You said high-paying guests look a certain way. The entire room inhales sharply. Maya turns to Sarah. Pull up my reservation. Sarah hesitates, but Michael's already recorded her deleting it. Caleb finds his voice, tells Emily, "You were really mean." Even the adults seem small next to him. Then Lauren whispers, "Robert's 2 minutes out." That's Robert Evans, the branch director, and with board members watching the viral video, there's nowhere left to hide. When James is told to escort Maya out, he just shakes his head. "I'm not putting hands on anyone. Not like this." Emily lunges at Michael. "Stop recording!" But Laura blocks her. "You've done enough." Phones capture it all: defiance, fear, the slow unraveling of arrogance. Finally, Robert Evans walks in a blue suit, every bit the fixer. MS. "Reynolds, what would you like done?" Maya, calm, clear, doesn't blink. Immediate termination for Sarah, Emily, David, and James. "They humiliated my son, violated policy, and compromised guest safety." The staff protest, beg ignorance, but Maya cuts through every excuse. "You judged us before I even said my name. You destroyed the brand you claim to protect." Robert nods. The board supports her. For firings on the spot. Guests and bystanders applaud. Michael's video ticks up to 20 million views. America watching, demanding more. But Maya's not done. She calls for company-wide bias training, internal audits, a total overhaul. And the next day, in an 11th floor conference room, she faces the board not as a victim, but as a catalyst. She pushes for real reform, a New Horizon Equity Initiative, public audits, diverse hiring, and a transparent ethics hotline. The board backs her. Caleb, in his tiny blazer, grins. "We're changing it, right, Mom?" "We are," she says, "and you helped start this." The story doesn't end with a headline or even a wave of policy changes. It keeps rolling. Industry groups invite Maya to speak. The hotel's culture shifts, and Caleb gets asked to tell his story at school. "Fairness isn't always free," he says, "but you stand for it even if your voice shakes." The quote goes viral. Priya, the intern, is promoted and praised. Michael's channel dedicates itself to stories of everyday courage. Months later, a whistleblower reveals emails showing years of bias complaints swept under the rug. Maya demands a second, external audit. No more secrets, no more silent harm. Horizon's reforms set a standard for the industry. And in the end, as Maya and Caleb walk the new lobby, Sarah reappears, bitterness in her voice, but Maya's only reply is truth. "You destroyed your career when you chose discrimination. All I did was hold up the mirror." That's the thing about stories like this: justice isn't a finish line, it's a daily decision. As Caleb stands on stage at their nonprofit's first youth event, he says, "My mom's my hero. Now we help other people feel like they belong, no matter what they wear or what someone assumes." And somewhere in that crowd, maybe you, maybe me, maybe someone who's been told they didn't belong, is reminded, change starts the moment you refuse to be pushed to the bottom. So let me ask, have you ever stood your ground when you knew you were right, even when the world told you to leave? Drop your thoughts below. Where do you draw the line between procedure and prejudice? And what does real justice look like in your community? Because this isn't just Maya's fight. It's all of ours.